Welcome to Retention Radio. This is the show where we really try to cut through all the noise and pull out the insights and strategies you can actually use for e-commerce, marketing, and while growing your business.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we're diving into the July 2025 edition of a Yotpo Partners podcast. And look, this isn't about the glossy highlights.
Well,
It's more about getting behind the scenes, the real stories of building, sometimes breaking, and definitely bettering businesses. Stuff straight from agency leaders, tech folks, the people actually doing it.
yeah, exactly. And our mission here for you is pretty clear. We want to distill the really impactful stuff. The tactical advice, the surprising data points, the things that can give you a competitive edge. Like right now,
Right.
we're really focusing on retention, revenue, and, efficiency.
Okay, so let's jump right in. A big challenge right now. These tariff-driven pricing changes, it's tough, right? It hits margins and businesses are kind of scrambling.
Yeah.
How do you adjust pricing without, ticking off your loyal customers or scaring away new ones? But there's actually a fresh playbook out from Domain on this, some really useful CRO strategies.
Yeah, and I like how they talk about it. They call it CRO therapy with tactics that actually work. It's not just, okay, tariff went up, hike the price.
Right. Crude.
Exactly.
Right.
It's more strategic. It's nuanced. Of course, you need to stay profitable, but you also have to keep those customer relationships strong, maintain that perceived value. That's key.
Okay, strategic pricing, that makes sense. But, for listeners, that might sound kind of complex. What are some of the actual tactics? Like, how do you make it actionable? Are there specific tools or partnerships involved?
Oh, absolutely. It's all about precision, really.
Uh-huh.
So take Yotpo and Domain working together. They really push using RFM segmentation, recency, frequency, monetary.
Okay.
So think about it like this.
Yeah.
Say you're an apparel brand, right? And suddenly there's a tariff on, I don't know, a key fabric you use. Instead of just raising prices everywhere.
Does everyone hate?
Exactly. You use RFM to pinpoint your best customers, your VIPs, who might be at risk of leaving because of a price change. Then you get proactive.
How so?
You roll out really targeted loyalty offers just for them, or maybe specific SMS win-back campaigns. You're giving them a reason to stick around before they even think about leaving. It was like preemptive retention.
That's smart, protecting your core base first. Okay, but what about the rest of the catalog, the broader adjustments?
Yeah, good question. That's where tools like Gorgies really shine. They let you set up automated discount flows.
Ah.
So say you've got specific SKUs products hit hard by tariffs. You can create rules so those items are automatically excluded from general sales, or maybe they get a different specific price adjustment. It manages the complexity without someone having to manually track everything.
Okay, so that takes the manual headache out of it. Huge time saver.
Massive. It's dynamic pricing protection, basically.
Then beyond just managing the price itself,
Yeah.
how do these tools help brands adapt what they're actually offering?
Right, that's the next level. Klaviyo's great here. It helps you quickly test out smarter bundling strategies. Well, if a tariff makes one product less profitable, maybe you bundle it with something complementary that has a higher margin. You maintain the overall value perception and protect your profit. Klaviyo also lets you A/B test much faster. Different prices, different offers, different messages.
So you can react quickly to market changes.
Exactly. Optimize early. And then you have tools like Nosto, which let you run pretty sophisticated pricing experiments without, tanking your overall margins. You can actually find out what the market will bear, not just guess.
Okay, so having this kind of playbook ready,
Right.
it changes the game. You're not just reacting anymore.
Right.
You're being proactive, using data. I can see how walking into a QBR, a quarterly business review, with this kind of plan, that makes you look incredibly prepared.
Totally. You're showing foresight. You have actual solutions for a really common, really tricky problem. It's not just, oh no, tariffs. It's, okay, here's our multi-pronged strategy using these tools.
Yeah, it empowers businesses to pivot smartly, maybe even find new angles.
That's the goal. Turn a challenge into, well, maybe not an opportunity, but at least a well-managed situation.
All right, shifting gears a bit, but sticking with foundational stuff. Here's something that really jumped out. Bit of a spoiler alert, maybe. Reviews matter way more than ever, especially now with AI creeping into shopping.
Oh, definitely.
There's this new report, To Buy or Not to Buy, looked at over 50,000 data points.
Yeah.
And the insights on trust and purchasing, pretty eye-opening.
Yeah, the big takeaway for me is how reviews have fundamentally changed. They used to be seen as like post-purchase fluff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Nice to have.
Exactly. Now, the data shows they're basically trust currency. They're essential infrastructure for your brand. Foundational. People rely on them heavily, sometimes before they even click on your product.
And the numbers really back that up. Get this. 48% of shoppers, almost half, are already using AI to help them decide what to buy.
Wow, that's fast adoption.
Right. And then, this one's huge, 66% of shoppers just won't buy a product if it has fewer than 5 reviews.
Oof.
Yeah, fewer than 5, and you're basically invisible to 2/3 of the market. That's a massive barrier.
And think about the impact on returns. The report found 84% of shoppers believe better. More detailed reviews could have actually prevented a return they made.
That's incredible. So reviews aren't just about getting the sale.
No, they're critical for building confidence and reducing those costly returns. It's like a proactive defense against buyer's remorse. It sets expectations correctly.
So, okay, with all this in mind, what should businesses, what should our listeners' clients be doing about their reviews right now? How do they optimize this?
First step, definitely audit what you currently have. Where are the gaps? Which products are below that 5-review threshold?
Okay, find the weak spots.
Yeah. Second, you need more than just text. Focus on getting more visual UGC, user-generated content. Photos, videos of real people using the product. That builds way more credibility.
Makes sense. Real people, real use.
Third, don't hide from bad reviews. Actually, encourage feedback, show it, and respond to it thoughtfully. Engaging with criticism builds way more trust than pretending it doesn't exist.
Okay, embrace the feedback. And what about that AI angle you mentioned? How do we make reviews work for AI, not against it?
Yeah, this is kind of the next frontier.
Yeah.
It's about structuring your review prompts better. Instead of just, how was it? Ask more specific questions, like what specific problem did this product solve for you? Or which feature did you find most useful? This gets you richer, more detailed reviews, full of relevant keywords.
So the AI can understand the context better.
Exactly. It helps AI models parse the information, figure out relevance, and ultimately makes your product more discoverable and compelling when people use AI tools to research.
So it's clear then, a strong review strategy isn't just window dressing anymore. It's fundamental, directly impacts revenue, impacts costs.
Absolutely. In an AI-driven shopping world, good reviews, plentiful, authentic, detailed reviews are powerful signals of trust and quality. They directly lead to higher conversion rates, fewer abandoned carts. They're like your brand's digital handshake, really.
You know, something we hear a lot about is just campaign fatigue. Marketers, clients, everyone feels it, constantly building flows, writing messages from scratch, especially with Q3, Q4 planning. It's exhausting.
Oh, totally. It's a major pain point, which is why this new library from Yotpo SMS and email, the plug-and-play multi-message templates, it's such a smart solution.
How so?
It directly tackles that fatigue. It gives you ready-made, well-designed campaign flows, freeing up so much time and, honestly, creative energy.
And they seem pretty useful, right? Like covering the important stuff.
Yeah, they've really focused on utility. You've got pre-built flows for really critical areas, like customer retention. Think effective win-back campaigns for lapsed customers.
Always needed.
Right. Or targeted loyalty nudges to encourage repeat buys, get people engaging more with your program. They're designed to cover those core needs right out of the box.
So you're not starting from a blank page every time.
Exactly. And the brilliant part is each template comes with proven copy, optimized timing, a structure that works. You're starting from a high-performing baseline. But, and this is key, it's all fully customizable.
Ah, okay. So you can still make it sound like your brand.
Precisely. Fit your unique voice, tweak the goals. It's like having an expert build the foundation and you just do the finishing touches. Less heavy lifting, more fine-tuning.
And I saw there's a bonus for loyalty clients, too. Something about points.
Yeah, that's a really nice integration. If you use Yotpo Loyalty, you can seamlessly pull in customer point balances, their VIP tier, even specific dollar rewards directly into the SMS or email messages.
That personalization must really boost engagement.
Hugely. It makes the value proposition immediate and tangible. Hey, you have X points, redeem them now. That's powerful.
So for you listening, the bottom line here sounds like massive efficiency.
Oh, definitely. Think about building out your Q3 campaign calendar. This could genuinely cut that time in half, maybe more. And because you're starting with proven structures, you could potentially triple your campaign impact at the same time. It's about working smarter, leveraging automation, and best practices.
Less grind, more results. Sounds good. Okay, one more big advancement to cover. This one's in referral programs. Yotpo's rolled out a post-checkout referral extension. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, this one's pretty exciting because it tackles referral accessibility. It's now live, integrated right onto Shopify's thank you page.
The thank you page. Okay.
And the best part, they're calling it no dev, no code, all magic. Implementation is designed to be super simple. No need for developers, often just a few clicks to get it running.
Okay, no code is always music to people's ears. But why is putting it on the thank you page such a big deal?
It's all about timing. You're catching the customer right at their peak moment of satisfaction. They just bought something they wanted.
Strike while the iron's hot. Exactly. So right there on the thank you page, they get instant share links, email, SMS, WhatsApp, making it incredibly easy to tell their friends. And crucially, it works even for guest checkouts.
Oh, that's huge. Opens it up way beyond just logged in users.
Massively expands the reach. Plus, the rewards are automatically personalized. They're like perfectly on brand. It's a really smooth experience for everyone involved, the referrer and the friend they refer.
So it sounds like the definition of low lift, high ROI.
Pretty much. You make it effortless for happy customers to share at the perfect moment. That drives high-quality customer acquisition through authentic word of mouth with minimal effort from the business side. It's like an advocacy engine that just runs in the background.
So for agencies or consultants listening, this sounds like something you could easily add to a service package or upsell.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Add it to your packages, pitch it as an advocacy unlock, or honestly, just enable it for your own business and let it generate results passively. It just makes harnessing your happy customers so much easier.
It really taps into that moment of maximum positive feeling.
That's exactly it. Capitalizes on that peak engagement to turn a satisfied buyer into a brand advocate automatically. It transforms what used to be kind of a clunky, often missed opportunity into a smooth, effective growth channel.
Okay, fantastic stuff. So that brings us to the end of this deep dive on retention radio. We've covered quite a bit navigating those tariff issues with Smart CRO.
Using tools like Yotpo, Gorgias, Klaviyo.
Right. Then harnessing the undeniable power of reviews, especially with AI in the mix.
Yeah, reviews is trust currency. Really important.
And streamlining campaigns, beating that fatigue with those new templates.
Cutting Q3 planning time, boosting impact.
And finally, leveling up referrals with that super easy post-checkout integration.
Low lift, high ROI advocacy.
So a lot of actionable takeaways.
Definitely. Which leads me to maybe a final thought for you, for everyone listening. We know customer acquisition costs are just going up and up, right?
Relentlessly.
So how might really prioritizing retention, boosting advocacy, focusing hard on customer lifetime value, using the kinds of strategies we talked about today, how might that be the single biggest competitive advantage for your business going forward? Something to chew on.
That is a great question to end on. Thank you for joining us for this discussion. We really hope you can take these insights, apply them, and see some real results. Be sure to tune in next time for more real talk and practical deep dives, right here on Retention Radio.